Hi, and welcome to the informational video webinar series on the rules for certified childcare centers. This is video number 8, covering ratio and group size, mixed age ratios, and supervision. My name is Jackie Barrios. I work for the Childcare Licensing Division as a Senior Licensing Specialist in the Salem Field Unit. The Child Care Licensing Division hopes that you find these videos informative and supportive in learning about the new Certified Child Care Center rule set. During each video in the series, we will explain some of the key features and highlights of the Certified Center rules. Another new aspect is that the rules have been organized differently to help make information easier to find. While we are highlighting many key features, changes, and new rules throughout this video series, the entire rule set will not be reviewed. Please refer to the Certified Child Care Center Rulebook for the full list of requirements and rules. Okay, let's get started. First, we will review information on ratio and group size. It will be beneficial to understand the following definitions for this section. Ratio is defined as the number of staff required to be physically present with a child or group of children. Group size is defined as the number of children assigned to staff occupying an individual classroom or well-defined space within a larger room. A certified child care center must meet the staff-to-child ratio and the maximum number of children in a group at all times, except during times identified in rule below. One teacher, aide 2, or aide 1 with CBR enrollment may supervise the area where children are resting if there are no infants in the group, all children are in the process of going to sleep, asleep, or in the process of waking up. The room is arranged so all children are supervised. The center has sufficient staff on site that can be summoned to meet the required ratio in case of an emergency or as children wake. There is a new clarification in the new rule set to help programs understand the relaxed ratio rule. If 2 or more children are restless, vocal, off their cot or mat, sitting up, or interacting with other children, a certified child care center must meet the staff-to-child ratio. A certified child care center may exceed maximum group size on field trips, outdoor play, planned large group activities, napping, and eating. When children are participating in a contracted service in the center, such as martial arts, music, or storytime visits, ensure the room is arranged so all children can be supervised. If the situation permits, one staff member that meets at least aide 1 with CBR enrollment can supervise the group along with the contracted services instructor. As children finish the activity offered by the contracted service, additional caregivers shall be added to return to required ratios. Next, we will review mixed age ratios. There are a few new rules about mixing multiple age groups in one classroom. A certified child care center may combine older toddlers through school-age children in one group. If children are in adjacent age ranges, for example, younger toddlers with older toddlers, or older toddlers with preschool-age children, they may be combined in one group. Infants, younger toddlers, and older toddlers can combine if there is separation of non-mobile infants from more mobile children. Activities and materials are safe and developmentally responsive to children in the group. Remember though, the ratio must be based on the youngest child in the group. Group size is also dependent on the age of the youngest child unless children are engaged in a large group activity, as previously discussed in this video. A certified child care center must group children with special care needs by chronological age that is based on their birthday, except when recommended otherwise by the child's health care professional or other qualified professional as outlined in the child's written care plan. There is a new ratio table in the rules. A certified child care center may operate within the ratio and group size in the mixed age ratio table when there are 16 or fewer children on site, or the certified child care center's licensed capacity is 16 or fewer children. The document shown here contains a chart to show how many caregivers there must be in a group based on the number of children under the age of 24 months. You can request this document, however, the chart is in the new rule book as well. Now we will review supervision. All children in care must receive the full attention of the required number of staff members at all times. Staff members must be aware of what each child is doing, and a new rule must know and take into account the age of each child, the child's individual behaviors, interests, and abilities, the layout of indoor and outdoor space, and any potential hazards or risks from activities children are engaged in. Additionally, staff members must be near enough to children to assist and respond when needed, be within sight and sound without relying on audio or video monitoring devices, not participate in personal activities that could interfere with supervision, such as visitors, phone calls, or electronic device use. A new rule was added that staff members must provide supervision when contracted non-staff persons are with children. A certified child care center must provide sufficient light in any room where children are napping or resting so that staff can clearly see each child's face from any point in the room. School-aged children must be within sight or sound of staff at all times. With staff knowledge or permission, one child at a time may be out of sight and sound supervision while on the premises of the child care program, when using the restroom or completing a task separate from the larger group for a maximum of 5 minutes. Thank you for watching this video in our informational series. You can now move on to the next video in this series. If you have any questions, please contact your licensing specialist. For more information, visit our website at www.oregon.gov/DELC.